All right, guys, good evening. So I wanted to make this extra video for myself to, I know the other videos I've talked about certain things about to do with risk management, but I want to tackle two things, further things on risk management and also mindset. You understand? So the mindset of a successful trader. So I'm going to start off with the reasons why people lose money in forex. You understand? So, like I said, we have gotten very, very quality great signals, and these are videos on risk management. But if you don't have the right mentality towards this business, you will find yourself ignoring some important rules just because you want to make money quick or for one reason. You understand? So I trade, you understand, or I've traded, and I know how this. I traded crypto for most of last year. You understand? Just because I left it just because of what the other businesses I have became so hectic. So I just chose to focus on business. But as somebody who have traded crypto before, I know that what some of that knowledge can be borrowed to forex. You understand? Trading in particular, you get burned when you ignore the rules. You understand? And even this signal, whole signal things that is making me, I'll most likely start training from next week too, because now they announce quality signals, and I don't have to start going through all that other stress of analysis and the rest. But what there is always that desire to make money fast. So yes, the signals work, but one thing that causes that desire is because you start comparing yourself with others. So now we'll start trading, and people start sharing testimonies. And probably the person that's sharing that testimony is using $1,000 to trade. And person not going to say, I made $100 today. And you that is using probably $50 to trade or less than that will now want to make up to that amount. You understand? So you know the capital that you're using to trade. You understand? So you have to follow the rules that is set. Understand? So first of all, why do people lose money for it? First is the wrong lot size. So in that video, I've talked about lot size. You understand? Because when people hear, if you use a big lot size, then you can make money. But it also means that any small changes in the market will lead to rapid loss. So for example, if somebody is trading with $200, you understand, and there's a market drawdown, you understand, and for some reasons, I'll still get to stop loss. So probably $5 left their account. Exactly. So it better not feel it as much as you, who is probably trading with $30 or $40. You understand? So you have to understand that what trade according to your capital. So any lot size direction you're giving, you make use of it. So there's actually a lot size chart. But if you are trading with below $100, you have to use 0.01. 0.02, if you're trading, I can actually I will actually add the lot size this thing to that document for you guys to see. Understand? So, but use the right lot size for the capital that you are using to trade. Another thing is what late execution. Understand? And also, one of the things I'm trying to do to even solve this late execution is that what I'm installing a Telegram bot, an auto forwarder bot. That means the moment those, because I'm also working, I don't want it to be fast that whereby probably I'm doing something else and what signals will get dropped, and what I didn't come and send you guys the signals on time for some reason. So I'm talking with them to set up an auto. But that means what everything, as the guy is dropping signals or any other message is dropping in that channel, is getting forwarded immediately to our channel. So it's just going to take just 1 second is dropping, or even less than 1 second. That's what you can enter trades. So if a signal gets dropped, and don't enter the trade late, because the market chart would have probably left that place. That's why you always have to be on seats to execute signals fast. And I know that Telegram can be very noisy. Even when I was setting up this Telegram, I had to delete lots of. So there's a new Telegram setting. Update your Telegram app. You understand? You can be able to prevent people who you don't know from adding you to groups. So you can set it to no, but no, because one of the things about Telegram was you can just come to Telegram and like 5 people have added you to groups, and it makes Telegram so noisy. So you know those channels that you're not using on Telegram again, no matter how important they may look, leave those groups. Or if you still want to keep that, just archive them. You understand? Have those groups, any group I'm creating on Telegram for these signal things. So we already have the WhatsApp community for chats and all those things, the Telegram for the signals. You understand? I would have loved to use WhatsApp for the signals too, but because of that fact that forwarding bots can't work on WhatsApp. Just tell you as well. So clear out your Telegram, any unimportant chat, delete all those things, leave groups, any group that might still be important to you, just archive it. So that's what, at every point in time, you just have those major channels. So what I'm also saying is that you need to have notifications on. So even if you mute notifications for every other group, that signal group, turn on the notifications. So that what? So if you are hearing a ping, you know it's a signal group. You understand? So that's what you can easily now go there and what gets the trade on time. So you always have to execute trade fast. Don't come 5 minutes later to start executing. Once the signal is dropping, execute it then. Don't waste time. If not, you might enter at the wrong time and you find out the market have left there. You're not come back and say that probably you didn't make as much profit or you made a loss because what market has left that place or your trade did not even execute. So always execute fast. The number three thing is also lack of stop loss. Stop loss have been talked about. So some people don't like using stop loss because they feel that, that's this thing. That's probably there are times when you set a stop loss, you understand, the market to go below, go down, will trigger your stop loss and what it will go back and what make a profit. And that's it makes people say that okay, I'm not setting stop loss. No, you have to just always use stop loss. The number one thing in trading is capital preservation. So you know how hard it is for you. So you know how you hustle to get your trading capital. 1 times 0 is 0. You cannot multiply 0. So the number one thing you have to need in house manager is preserving your capital. I know the amount of lengths I've gone so far to ensure that what you put capital are saved, but I cannot do your own part. So capital preservation is the number one thing. You cannot times 0. If at least if you have 2 times 2 is 4. But 2 times 0 is 0. If you don't have capital, you can't trade. So know that what the number one thing is capital preservation. That's the number one thing that's what you need to understand. So always set the indicated stop loss. There are times when the trade will hit stop loss is that what it will reduce the amount of loss. Sometimes some trades are 5% stop loss, some are 10% stop loss, depending on the stop loss that's what are done on the analysis. Yes, it might be painful losing those small money to stop loss, but it's far more important than losing all your capital. At least even if a trade hits stop loss, you can still have capital to go into another trade and what make a profit and recover. So yes, that's why I told you guys that I try to also get a very, very good analyst. So the signal accuracy is at 85%. You understand? So even if you have drawdowns, those 15% will not be enough to totally wipe out your account. You can always recover your account or like recover your losses and enter profit again. You understand? So also you need to be patient. You need to be patient. That's why every language I've been using in this program from the beginning, the other people that's what I found that do this thing, they promise you make total amounts weekly. But if you look, I said monthly. Why? You have to be patient. So because what any other business you have going on, you understand, it will not be, probably is not as profitable as this. But at the same time, you need to see this as a business where you pull salary from monthly. See it that way. This is a business that pays you salary monthly. You can say that was probably a percentage of a profits that you're going to, and please always withdraw. Don't say, no matter how, always withdraw, at least so you can constantly say that you can have an evidence of what you are seeing. So always withdraw. Highest, even if you don't withdraw like 10% of profits, but always withdraw. Have money that you're taking out every month, at least so you can know that this is the fruit. And please, as I also withdraw, you can even save the money. I'm still going to get to that. But always make use of a stop loss. Another thing that can make you lose money in forex is news. So I'm very, very happy that what this analyst we have is very, very aware of news, because there are platforms where they check news before they drop a signal. Because what news disrupt analysis. You can really make an analysis, but if a news drops, it will affect the market, will not react the way it's meant to react. It's just the same way that when you hear that Tinubu comes on TV and says that they're removing fuel subsidy. Overnight, the prices of fuel just skyrocketed. Even the people who still had old stock, you understand, they didn't wait to finish selling that old stock before they increased prices. They increased prices immediately. So I just use this scenario because that's what you can relate to. That's what it happens. This happens in the forex market. So they can finish doing analysis, and market is meant to go this way. Then a breaking news just drops that affects that particular country, because they're trading currencies of different countries. It will always make the currencies not follow the pattern it's meant to follow. So those are the things that was causes loss. But thankfully, that's because I looked through the channel. There are places where you say news is going on, don't trade yet. You understand? He's very, very observant of the news. You understand? So the only time news might be affected is if there's breaking news, which rarely happens. You understand? But I'm putting all these things here so that you guys will be you'll be aware. You understand? So that another thing called overtrading. Overtrading is trading too much. So I put another point that if you are trading with less than $50, don't enter more than one trade. Don't enter more than one trade. Yes, it can be juicy because you see two signals are dropping, but just try to stick to one trade per day. You understand? Just try to stick to one trade. If you have more money, you can enter more trade, but don't over trade. I think over trades and too many. Okay, overtrade and too many trades. I cannot. No, oh, sorry, too many trades. What I described now. Overtrading is where you'd always want to enter, like you are trying to enter so many trades. So there's something called revenge trading, when if you make loss, but this overtrading is actually mostly for people who are doing analysis themselves, because probably some people who are trying to like do so many analysis. So probably this overtrading will not be much problem for us because there isn't signal, so you don't have any place overtrading. But don't enter too many trades. You know, so don't enter too many trades. So the second thing I want to talk about is just to slide the mindset. So I said earlier, see this business as see it as like a real business where you get paid monthly. You need to have the right mentality towards the money. So yes, you can make money that you more than normal, and it's easy to start by, like you want to start withdrawing, but have the right understanding towards money. So that what you can probably manage towards. I know people who started trading with $20, $30, and by following the right principles, they do their accounts. I know people who flip accounts. They'll start trading with $50, and after some weeks, the account is hitting $500, $1,000. People that are disciplined. So actually, trading is not necessarily about how much capital that you have. So yes, of course, big capital brings bigger rewards faster. You understand? But even if you're starting off with a small capital, if you follow the right systems, you can grow your accounts to a big fund. You understand? So these are the 3 books I urge everybody to read. Do before this month's end, finish these 3 books. I'll urge you to even finish these 3 books before you make any withdrawal. So Think and Grow Rich, even if you don't see the physical copy, it's available on Spotify. Spotify charges 900 naira. There's a free one, but I'll just do the paid one so that you'll not be listening to ads. Spotify charges 900 naira. So you can listen to Think and Grow Rich on Spotify. You understand? They look for the one when you search for Think and Grow Rich on Spotify, find the one with the red cover. That one is more recent and most recent version. You understand that it has been updated and all those. So check the one with the red cover on Spotify and listen to it. And not just listen, take note of what was said and use that strategy for your training career and also for your business. So there's also psychology of money will help you understand deep things about money. You understand? It will help you. This is one of the best. Psychology of money is the modern Richard. So Richard Man in Babylon is the old book you know for how to manage wealth. But the psychology of money is the modern Richard Man in Babylon, and it even dives deeper than what Richard Man in Babylon. So you can get this one physical copies. I would advise you to get at least 2 of these books physical copy. But anyone you see online, you can also read it. Read these 3 books before you start withdrawing. So you can be trading and read those books. So you have the right mindset. My desire for anything I'm setting the program, it's not just about what I can gain from the program. I always want the people who are in that program to actually succeed. That's why I've gone through different lanes to ensure that you guys have the right resources. But please meet me halfway. Every single thing I've shared here is very, very important. Both what the guys shared, because I got this video and also shared with you guys. Every single thing is important. If you follow those steps, I assure you that you would always have a cause to smile for this business. Good luck, everyone.